there, and welcome back to another video. This week's video is the first video of 2019. Isn't that exciting? I can't believe I've actually maintained like a regular posting schedule for like 5 or 6 months. That kind of blows my mind away. But in the topic of maintaining a posting schedule, I took a trip over Christmas. I'm actually still on that trip when this video goes up. So what this video is about is basically just a compilation of a bunch of just random sketches and illustrations that I did on my iPad in Procreate. So Procreate has this function where it records what you're painting even if you're not like actively screen recording or anything like that. In the last drawing in this video, there's a little bit that got clipped out because I was trying to live stream. I don't know if anyone remembers that. If you showed up for it, thank you and I'm sorry. But I was trying to live stream and I couldn't get it to work. But because I was like turning off on and off the like broadcasting feature, for some reason it just stopped recording part of what I was doing. So part of an illustration got kind of deleted. But so this first illustration, it's almost done. I didn't really spend that much time on it, but it's Kisame and Sakura from Naruto because my friend DarkPetal16 made an update to her fanfic and there was like some funny interactions. So I decided to just do some art about that because it made me chuckle and it was a really quick drawing that I was happy with. This next one is, it was going to be originally, and this is like full transparency, it was originally going to be my illustration for my fandoms episode, but in the end I didn't really like how it turned out, so I was just gonna live and die in my iPad forever. But I decided, it's not that bad of an illustration. It's just not, it's not something, because I tried to do like my best artwork for the My Fandom series, so it's not good enough to be that, but it's still good enough to like share it, and spoiler alert, there's at some point probably going to be a video for How to Train Your Dragon in the My Fandom series because I have quite a lot to say about that, even though it's like surprisingly like just a couple, well now the third one's coming out, right? But as of recording this video and doing this drawing and me entering the fandom, there was just one film and then 2 films. But yeah, so I had just like a lot of trouble. Like, this isn't too bad when I look at it now, but it's just like, I don't know, I couldn't really get the forms to fit together when I was having hiccup on Toothless's back. So then I decided to switch gears and do just like a different, like, easier pose. But even then, like, I just was having so much trouble in general with like Toothless's face. Like, I really couldn't get my head around the three-dimensionality of it and the way that the mouth fit and that the snout was kind of pointed. Like, I feel like I need to just do some like geometric studies and break down Toothless with geometric shapes, even though that was what I was trying to do. But so here I was really struggling because I wanted to have Toothless looking up at Hiccup, but then I felt like the shape of his face was getting like kind of warped, so I ended up scrapping it later and going back to just Toothless like facing down a bit more. But besides that, like, I'm pretty happy with how Hiccup himself turned out, but like, as predicted, I've been drawing humans for forever, and humans come a lot easier to me than like anything else. Like, ask me to draw a Pokemon, ask me to draw a cat, ask me to draw a dragon, and I have a lot of trouble with it. But I'm happy with the interaction. Like, they seem really friendly. I really like Hiccup's face. I really like his pose. I think I hope I end up shrinking his arm, because looking at it right now, that arm is like way too long. It would like hit the bottom of his hand would reach his knee, and I don't know about you guys, but when I'm standing straight, the tips of my fingers reach like halfway down my thighs. But yeah, this was like I actually did spend quite a bit of time. I think I spent like 3 hours or so on this painting. Still like I'm happy with it, but I'm not happy with it. Like, I'm sure you all have that sort of an experience with the work that you make. I really hope I shrink his arm. It looks so off to me right now. I actually haven't watched back these recordings before doing this voiceover, so I'm kind of doing like some live reactions to the artworks, like some of the just random artworks that I've done in the last 2 months. But no, yeah, so over this time period, I haven't gone yet, but over this time period I'm going to be on vacation. I'm going to be spending my Christmas and New Year's and parts of my birthday. My birthday's not yet as of this video going up, but coming soon. My birthday's on January 6th. So I'm going to be spending all that in Brazil. If you don't know, I used to live in Brazil. I lived in Brazil longer than I've lived anywhere else, and I tried to go back there as often as possible, and just because of like for example, this year, between school and working in the summer and school again, like the only possible time for me to go was over Christmas, and like my family's alright with it, and I'm spending time with like my friends and my friends' family and stuff like that. So it all worked out. At this point in the video, I'm not sure if it's too clear because of the way that Procreate records stuff, but I've actually just been like tweaking and like overpainting like his hair and Hiccup's outfit and stuff like that, just like cleaning up details, and I think it's not as evident because it's like so zoomed in, and Procreate doesn't really follow stuff, it just records strokes. So I resized Hiccup himself. Am I going to fix the arm? Really can't remember if I fixed the arm or not. I mean, it doesn't feel as like, no, that hand is the same size of his head. Please, past Candy, please fix that hand and arm. I'm like on my knees right now, begging for it to get... Okay, so the hand's shrinking a little bit. I'm actually really nervous. No, it's not going to happen, is it? I'm so tempted to just grab my iPad and fix it now, because now that I've noticed it, it's like it has to be fixed. It just has to be. Okay, I'm sad. I'm disappointed in myself. But yeah, this is my illustration of Hiccup with a hand that's twice as long as it should be, and toothless, from How to Train Your Dragon 2-ish, I think. And there's many reasons why I did not make a fandoms episode out of that. This next one, actually this next sketch I used and like recorded because I needed to make a little video, like it was a really short video, like 30 seconds long, for an assignment for class, and I always try to fit illustration or drawing or something like that into my class assignments just to make it a little bit more personal, make it a little bit more unique. And I tried to make this not that anime, not sure how well I did, but the idea was just like you have, you know, two protagonists or whatever. One was Paul, one was Dawn, I think. I don't really... Jimmy? I really don't remember, but it was like really quick. This other one was actually a little surprise present for my friend Fantasy Finder. We just had like a really nice conversation that day, and I was feeling like showing her a little bit of appreciation. It had been a while since I'd drawn anyone just a gift just because, so I decided to pick Fana as my victim, and this is her character Marley. And Marley's just this really cute little girl. She's usually wearing a light blue dress, and she's super playful, and I originally the head was humongous because I was going for chibi, and then I decided to just go semi-chibi because I don't know, the head just seemed too alien. For some reason I've just not been having a harder time fighting the urge to just like have somewhat realistic proportions, but it was also like a fairly quick sketch. I spent maybe 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes on it, not that much time at all. Fana was quite happy to have it, and she had some revenge later. I was playing on with the charcoal pastel something brush in Procreate, but it was really nice. It was quick and happy, and I was happy to make it. This is the second to last video, and this was just because I was talking with my friend Saf, and we were talking about our characters Aries and Wahid in like a mafia alternate universe. And so really quick I was just so inspired to have like Aries be like the badass mafia boss, and Wahid be her like bodyguard in the back, just like super firm and angry and scary and tall, but she actually treats him like a dog. But it was also like really quick, didn't spend much time on it, super sketchy, super messy, and I just felt like including it because it's pretty badass for like a real quick sketch. This is the one I was talking about where part of it got cut off because I was trying to live stream it and it didn't work, but that's only like the background portions of it that happened to. The rest of it's still like intact, like the sketching and base coloring and most of the character coloring, that's all intact. This is my character Therese. She is a ghost character in her canon. I still, like, the original idea for her was to make a comic, but I haven't gotten around to making it yet, but I have like the story planned out. I haven't designed the other characters that are meant to go in her story just yet, but I don't know, I really like her. I feel like Therese is the character that I have that's most similar to myself. She's not even that similar, but I feel like I have more in common with her, and I was just feeling a little bit down, so there's almost like vent art what I felt like drawing, and then I tried to live stream it, and it sort of got rid of like the meh feels because I was just panicking over trying to get the live stream to work, and it didn't, which was a sad face. You're going to see the reference thing pop in and out just for coloring purposes, and their background immediately in place. It's because, you know, the video footage cut out. But this is just my first video of the year, sharing a couple sketches I did in Procreate because I'm traveling right now and I can't make, you know, full-length videos. Let me know if you like it. Let me know how your New Year's went and all those sorts of things. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you all next week.